Hello guys, welcome back for the second map of the series between 1UP and Avenue. And we of course seen a 16-11 scoreline there on Manor House going in favor of 1UP in the end, having a pretty impressive performance. And now coming on towards Coastal, they'll be looking to try and take the 2-0. If we see Avenue taking the victory here, of course we go to the decider, which interestingly enough is going to be Sevilla, which I believe we've actually yet to see in the qualifiers. At least on the stream side. Slow round so far coming in from the Allied side. Just going to be hanging back, waiting to see what they can find. Seeing if any peaks come in from the Axis side, that'll give them the opportunity to find any opening frags. And actually, it's going to be the other way around. We see Joshua been able to claim the life of Souls. He's trying to make his way in towards T and suddenly got taken down in the process. So it is a man advantage to start this one off for the Axis side. 1UP. Getting themselves into a good position in this round early on. As we can see, the bomb right now still over towards the A-bomb site. But as it begins to make its way back and around through courtyard, looks like B is likely going to be the target with just under 40 seconds remaining on that clock.
Indeed, B should be hit momentarily. As we can see, the push is coming in. We've already got some allies on that bomb site, but as we can see, great position there from Fluffy. Spotted out, unfortunately, as he's going to be taken down. Ooh. That's going to be a 4 versus 4. Fluffy manages to fall, but Souls is traded out. And with the bomb down, 34 seconds left on the clock before that explodes. They need to make a quick retake there, and the Axis do exactly that. 2 kills coming in very swiftly. Over towards the back of the bomb site is going to be Looney, regenning his health. But he's not going to be able to regen all too much. Finds 1 kill, though, for it, but is ultimately going to be taken down as the first round goes the way of 1UP, who, of course, are 1 map up coming into this best-of-3 series.
Yeah, so Avenue, they need to get the victory here on Coastal, of course. We already seen just a couple of hours ago, CRG were the first team today to qualify. And the winner of this team, of course, also going to qualify over towards that major in Amsterdam in September, which, of course, every team is going to want to attend, being the first major event with $50,000 on the line. And, of course, I guess a lot of bragging rights, not only just about winning it, but kind of about actually attending, I guess, the first major for Battalion. That's something nice to be able to say that you've done.
Yeah, definitely, especially if the game blows up. To say you were at the very first developer-supported tournament will be a pretty big deal. But let's see which one of these teams will be able to have those bragging rights. 1UP not looking all too good in this round, actually. As Avenue are coming in with a quick 2-man advantage. Yangaroo and Fails both going to be taken down, as mid control is certainly not working at the moment for the Axis. But as I say that, though, Daxton is going to be eliminated. They're approaching over towards that A-bomb site, but Fluffy, their only player towards Broken Wall, is taken down. That opens up a lot of retake ability for them right now. Alvatar still sitting on the site as well, waiting for some form of push to come in. As Looney finds one towards the back of A, they're now going to be pushing in. He's being spotted out at the top of the stairs. Oh, he finds 1 kill. Low HP as well on Alvatar as he backs off, but he's still going to be alive. That's all that matters. As the push comes up. Oh, sneaky position, but he misses the shots. Goes in for the knife. The pre-knife as he goes around the corner, managing to land that kill. Looney making his way up the stairs with 13 seconds left. He has no time. Tries to drop a smoke, but instead he's going to be dropped with a quick headshot from Josh. 2-0, a round that really wasn't looking all too good for the Axis, losing 2 men early on. Ends up coming straight back into their favor as 1UP claim that second round. They're looking pretty good, but Avenue, of course, on the Allied side, we've got to remember that they're not looking to win out this half to be in a good position. All they need to do is get up and around that 6-round mark, and they'll be feeling good about themselves.
Yeah, we actually have a pause coming in. Not quite sure what for. It was Avenue who called for it, though. I think it'd be a little bit early, perhaps, for a tactical pause, but I guess we'll find out in a moment as they have been asked. Oh, it actually is. Okay. So yeah, I guess they want to decide what they're going to do into this round. They're going to have, I guess, an okay investment if they want to go for it. It won't be great, though. May consider just, I guess, mostly getting those carbines out. But as we can see already, CDE goes for a smoke, as does Daxton. Sol's going to go into the Thompson. And they have decided to fully invest into this round. I like that they used the tactical pause early. It's good to see. Gives them a lot of room to work with to actually make adjustments.
Yeah, for sure. Probably just sitting down and talking to their teammates about exactly what happened there as they pushed over towards the site, and indeed what positions were being held. They already found 2 kills early on opening up the round, but sadly losing it out. You certainly need to do a little bit of analysis and wonder why exactly that round was lost with a 2-man advantage and control almost of the A bomb site. Only one player there to defend. Alvatar, the player we were just talking about, manages to come in and find himself a little bit of an opening with a grenade. That's CDE taken out of the game right off the bat. And into the 5v4, the Axis advantage won't be extended any further by grenades. In fact, it might be taken back as a nice nade comes over towards mid. Doesn't manage to connect anything, sadly. Alvatar regens his health on A. Fight on B not going the way of anybody, really, as both players, again, going to just retract from their positions. And, of course, the ability to regen health means that opening skirmishes don't matter unless kills come in. As Yangaroo finds himself with an opening, or rather an extension on the lead that was already in favor of 1UP. He's making his way towards long, where Daxton's also going to be dropped down. Cash King does a little bit of damage, but he takes some of his own, forcing him back into hiding behind the market. Peeking towards the bomb side, it's going to be Alvatar taking a shot towards Broken Wall. And he's got the bomb site as cover, which means that his cover is impenetrable. Taking a fight with Cash King, they're both going to deal equi damage, but it's a 5v2 right now. All they have to do on the Axis side are be sure that they cannot be taken down. And as Failser extends it down to a 5v1, Looney shouldn't be able to get up to all too much here, as of course that offense does not work out.
Yeah, perfect round coming in from 1UP. So clearly the tactical pause not working in favor of Avenue. Well, still fairly early days. They have lots of opportunities to try and get some rounds onto the board, but ideally you want to start as early as you can. The buy into this round, once again, going to be a little bit limited. 3 carbines, 2 Thompsons, 2 smokes, and also 2 grenades. But of course, it's not really quite on the same level of the buy that's available for 1UP. They have all of the utility and also some STGs. And every single one of the players actually has a second primary weapon as well to fall back on.
That's often quite helpful, allowing you to take combat in multiple different scenarios. The bomb actually going down. Oh, no. Josh, nice nade there on the Daxton. Kills just swinging in favor. Look at this. As a push comes over, Alvatar is the one to hit that shot, and Cash King being literally 1 HP. Not able for much. All 5 kills still in the kill feed as the round comes to a close. And that is a convincing round if ever I've seen one. 4-0. And indeed, it is good to have those dual weapons. Generally, we will see players taking up an SMG and a rifle of some description. We do see Failser there with an STG and a carbine. A little bit unusual, but most of the players following the pretty standard buy of like a Gewehr or carbine mixed in with a Tommy or MP40. It just means that you're good for any range of combat. And although you might have maybe played a bit of the M1 carbine or Gewehr yourself and felt that maybe it's not that good of a weapon, you might not like it. I certainly don't, but that's just because we can't hit heads. These guys much more proficient with the mechanics of this game, and indeed with their aim, are much more deadly with the one-token weapons. Making their way towards the A bomb site. We see an opening kill for the Allies as Alvatar not going to do anything to help trade out his teammate. Yangaroo has already been dropped. And that opening is going to widen the avenue of attack, so to speak, for Avenue. As they make their way towards the A bomb site, Alvatar good for 1, but his position now compromised. He has to relocate, making his way towards the top of the stairs, actually now straight back down. Cash King finds a trade. Keeping the man advantage. Alvatar doesn't spot the player coming up the ladder. He did hear him, actually. I suppose people just not used to the sound of that just yet. Going for the reload over towards the stairs. He's in a bit of danger as the push comes in. Player watching for the bomb planter, which is going to go down, uncontested. They're thinking about going aggressive here. It's a 3v2. If they can drop Alvatar, it's going to be huge for them. The problem is, as they aggress over towards that door, they're going to be spotted out by Josh. Now that he's repositioning, though, this could be good. Alvatar looking to peek out towards the site, and he's going to have to. He's in a 1 versus 2, and it goes the way of the Allies. 4-1. Finally, a round picked up for Avenue, who, like I said, they're looking for 6 rounds here. I think they'll be happy with. And as it's 4-1, that scoreline will be difficult to get, but at least they force the Axis onto a slightly worse buy, as they'll majority be on Gavers, with just 2 MP40s floating around and very little utility. Only Alvatar has got the grenade, which he'll be deploying towards mid early on. Not a nade we see hit at the high level all too consistently, a nade that most players are aware of, and indeed we see a similar thing happen now. They only split down middle late on through the round to avoid those opening nades.
Yeah, and already into this round, though, a quick kill going to be found for 1-up. It's Alvator who goes ahead and claims the opening on towards Cast King. As we can see, a lot of the pressure right now going to be pushed up through Coast for the Allied side. As of yet, anyway, no trades to actually be returned on. We can see Looney also has the scoped rifle. He was looking to try and find an opening towards B, but now beginning to shift his focus as his teammates move in towards that A-bomb site. Getting just a little bit closer, although at the moment the bomb is still pretty far back and they're yet to really clear all of the positions, although I think one player is actually pushed all the way up. No, that's actually Souls. He's just in towards the window, so for now a pretty passive hold coming in from the Axis, allowing for at least some control to be taken by Avenue.
A couple of kills rocketing in there. It's very quickly down to a 3 versus 3. As he peeks towards the back of A, he's going to regret that decision. 1-up Alvatar there to pick up the kill. A second as well. Nice headshot onto Souls, leaving Looney low HP. Oh, look at that from Alvatar. He fakes climbing up the ladder so that Looney gets off the bomb. Tries it a second time, but it's not going to work. Still, though, that bomb plant down just allows the Axis to pick up one more token as they get the defuse. And Looney actually with the sniper out. This is dangerous because he's at risk of giving that over to the Axis side if he falls. Of course, you drop whatever weapon is in your hand at the time that you fall. Switching back to the Tommy gun, certainly a good decision. As now the bomb will be defused. And that extra token for everybody, bringing them quickly up to a pretty stacked economy, considering 3 players are not going to need to buy anything aside from grenades.
Yeah, 5-1. Nice round coming in from 1-up. As Avenue, their economy once again is going to be quite limited. It's an okay buy. They have the Thompson, they have 4 carbines. They have also 3 smokes and 2 nades. So utility-wise, they have something to work with at least. Well, let's see if it's going to be enough, because if they lose this round, they'll once again be put back down into that kind of spiral of having very weak investments, which we've of course seen being a problem over on Manor House, where they weren't really, I guess, controlling it in the perfect way.
Well, that man advantage going to serve them well on the Axis side. Hopefully they can keep the Allies under control here as they make their way towards the bomb side. It certainly looks like they will be able to do so, as Souls is the only player to slip in through that defense. Finds himself 1 up behind on the A side, but oh, now he knows there's another player on that side, actually, pushing in through. Alvatar using the bomb site as cover is going to be able to pick up that kill. And on 12 kills already, 12 for 1, Alvatar is having an insane performance. And we've seen a couple of times now, he's just been able to shut down that A push pretty much single-handedly. And although we're not seeing all too much aggression coming in from 1-up towards Coast and indeed towards the mid-house, still, Alvatar is able to get in there and deal the damage he needs to once they get into the bomb site, or indeed into the bomb house, because it's rare that they even make it onto the bomb site itself. Impressive performance so far, but Over on the Avenue side, they're not having as fun a time. Everybody pretty much... Oh no. Pretty much equal in terms of kills. It's a very small deviation. But Joshua is doing insane. 3 kills, 2 on an opening nade.
Yeah.
And that's not going to leave them in a good position on the Allied side.
Not at all. Only 2 players remaining, just Daxton and CDE. One of them already being spotted. Shots being fired off, but yet to actually be connected. So, not to stay alive for the moment at least. We can see CDE with the bomb is pushed up in the yellow house. There's a player below him that he does have to be very cautious of. And it's actually Daxton to go ahead and claim 1 kill back in their favor. Finally finds the aggression from Jangaroo. Let's see if they're going to be able to do anything else now. If they still look to commit to B, of course, there's 3 players in relatively close positions. 2 on the actual bomb site itself. There was a third, but Alvator had begun to rotate away. But now finally the push is going to come in. Daxton, he's going to take the lead, and I don't think he's realized that there was a player just directly behind them right there, but he pushes forward and finds himself a quick kill. Problem is, eventually his teammate falls, leaving him all alone in a 1-on-3 to try and find the ace clutch. And only 10 seconds. It's not going to happen, Mitch.
Yeah, very unlikely. And as Daxton is going to be dropped, that confirms their suspicion that the Brazil is going to be real. 7-1. But a couple times we've seen this scoreline develop and then swing back over to the one side. And on the Axis side of Coastal, it's certainly going to be possible for players to come back into it once the sides are swapped. Avenue, not a team with a terrible Axis side, but certainly they're going to need a better one than what they brought to the last game.
Oh, definitely. Jangaroo not going to be able to find anything. So right now, Avenue making it look like it's perhaps going to work in this round, at least on the Allied side. 1 kill to be pulled back by Failser. They're not going to be able to find anything, as it's a 4-on-2 in favor of Avenue currently. Joshua does return 1 kill pretty quickly before he himself does eventually fall alongside Fluffy. So it is a second round indeed in favor of Avenue. 7-2. What's the number they want to reach now after getting off to such a poor start to be in an okay position, Mitch?
I think they're still looking at 5-6 rounds, but the problem is, like we saw Avenue's defense on Manor, it wasn't the best. This is a map that they're probably more comfortable with, at least we would assume so, but even still, they're going to want to do better than average, because I imagine that their Axis side will still be kind of exploited pretty heavily by 1UP. You're seeing how frequently 1UP are able to get the opening kills, and indeed the aim battles in general are being won. And as they lose a player, as I'm saying that, I think we are probably talking 6 rounds still needed for Avenue, but it's very unlikely. Nade comes in though from Cash King. Let's bring us back to a 3v3. Souls doesn't know that he's in the open. Invisible from most of A side from over towards T room. So he gets taken down and leaves Cash King and Looney in a 2v3. They have got a little bit of access towards the B bomb side if they decide to take things there. Yangaroo is very passive over towards the truck, and so they're actually already on the bomb side looking for the bomb plant to go down. Smoke goes in towards the L room, and that bomb plant will come in. Bonus money at least, and indeed on top of the bonus they've already got. They don't need it, but hold on, and the bonus money comes into maybe an actual round going their way, because it's a retake from a popcorn gun and a Tommy. 2v2. Making their way in. Token's already picked up, so it's still favorable. Like, it's already been a great round for the Allies, even if they don't win this out. But 24 seconds is a round they really want to pick up. Cash King over behind the statue. Looney close right. The kills come in very quickly for the Allies as Avenue pick up that round. A misplay from a misplay from 1UP, rather, to completely abandon that B side. And as the bomb plant goes down, that's the end of that. Only a 4-round gap now between 1UP and Avenue as things start to close in. I think we could even be looking at that 6th round coming out. Souls is going to be pivotal in this battle anyways. He's got the sniper, and he's looking to do some damage with it. But nobody's going to be peeking him down middle. He's looking towards the mid connector on the left side, towards Axis spawn. I don't know what that room is called. Yet to find out. Little broken house, I guess.
There's too many broken houses already. There's the one over on coast, and then there's the one over towards the kind of mid area. So I don't know. It's confusing. But right now, 1 up. They have a man advantage.
Yeah, for sure. They're 1 man up. They've also got a little bit of aggression towards the bottom of mid house. Looney's about to peek it. But he is checking the angle. Fluffy able to do a lot of damage, but he's not going to be following up that kill. A good decision to not hunt in there. As Cash King low as well. Tommies are going to shred through this. And it's actually the Gavera to find the kills. Souls gets 1, but he is in a 1v3 with a snipe. Oh, nice shot there. The head of Joshua taken clean off. And 1v2. 30 seconds on the clock. He has to recover the bomb. Being watched now by Fluffy. He should suspect this. He's just realized it's towards coast. Thought it was in the house. Going in for this peek. Spotted out. Oh, the tag. That could have changed the course of the round, but Fluffy survives with very low HP. Don't ever ask me why that was a tag, because he was lying down. I mean, he could only see his chest and his head, but somehow a tag comes out. Fair enough.
Fair enough indeed, Mitch. Fair enough. But yeah, the round does end up going in favor of 1 up in the end. 8-3. And it's a good position from 1 up right now. If they can bring this up to 10 rounds, they'll be pretty happy. 11 would be perfect for them. Of course, 12 is also possible, but I feel like Avenue, they're stepping it up now. It seems like they have a bit of a better read on the Allied side, and I think they probably will be able to get themselves at least maybe 1 more round, or at least for their own sake, I hope that they will.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we want to see come out, of course. We don't want a quick one-sided game, but 1 up seemed to be offering that up with the sniper saved over. Fails is able to do a little bit of damage with it straight away. They're towards the bottom of the A house, though, so it's going to be difficult to hold down with a sniper on such a close range angle, and he finds it very difficult as they jump up behind him. And now with that A side down, Cash King takes a lot of damage here. Alvatar trying to sneak up around the car to finish him off, but he's inside a smoke, so he's relatively safe. Actually making his way all the way into the back building, takes a smoke out, and will be taken down. That's a misplay. He's trying to suffocate his opponent as Yangaroo is attempting to find the kill with the STG at the bottom of A house. The fight comes in towards mid, where it's going to be Alvatar coming down on top. Josh gets taken down, low HP, going for the peak, but it's still a 1 versus 2. Lots of time left as they go to push in towards the side. Alvatar turns on Looney and finds that kill. I dare say only because Looney was low HP, but Alvatar still, it's not going to matter. He manages to save over the weapon, and that will be 9-3. Indeed, more important than save over the weapon is find the kill.
I think that was a headshot.
Oh, was it? I didn't notice. Well,
so I don't think it mattered. We'll rewatch it on the stream. I'm not sure. It might have been the first kill that was the headshot. Maybe I confused it. But
well,
either way, it was very quick.
Side on the side that you're wrong. So that's it's most likely.
Not really.
No, not really. More than likely, it was a headshot.
I said you're a shit caster. I wasn't wrong there, was it?
Oh. Oh.
I love you, bro.
That was
harsh.
harsh.
I love you, bro. I just had to be mean. Had to bully you.
Why are you gonna do this to me?
Had to bully you. Why you bully me?
What is going on? This is what happens when you have a long day. It's just everything just falls apart at the end.
Oh yeah, it does.
Turns into chaos.
And, speaking of falling apart, this round for Avenue right now.
This game for Avenue. Let's be real.
My life.
This is just a little bit underwhelming. I mean, they're not able to feel.
As well.
They're not able to field as strong of a performance as I would really hope. As Axon's going to be taken down after 1 kill. Nice position from Fluffy. It leaves just Souls 1v4. What are the odds, Dean? What are you putting them on?
I'm gonna put them on the fact that Souls doesn't win it.
Oh!
Oh!
What was that? What was that?
Yuck! Yak ban.
Is that a common spam spot? Okay.
I honestly thought there was just a clipping issue. I don't know. I didn't see it perfectly.
Could have
I'm
been.
pretty
Yeah, he
sure
was
his
lying
leg
down
may have
as
been
well.
shown to the wall. Yeah,
That's a solid.
that's what I
shot
thought
from
he was shooting at. I just screamed back for the laugh. But yeah, here we go. He's made his way into the house, but there's very little time left. Has to get the bomb planted, and as he emerges from the smoke, it's likely he falls. And oh, he's making a lot of noise in the process as well. But he gets the first kill. Can he actually get this bomb down at least? Yeah, seems pretty likely. Although the push is coming around from Fluffy, the smoke protects him enough to get the bomb plant at least.
I can confirm that Alvatar's kill was a headshot. Just checked while you were taking that round.
Thank you.
I was wrong.
I'm never wrong, Mitch.
I'd like to apologize to my family and all
That's
those
why I
who have
bullied
shamed.
you. That's the only reason I bullied you. Because you
said
never...
yourself you weren't confident. So
Yeah, but
no, that's you said maybe
my
you were wrong.
confidence is a whole new level, alright? I can see it and I can doubt myself immediately.
I know those feelings. Such
Like-
as when you see one up on the avenue side back on Manor House.
That was just me confusing this terrible radar.
Oh, shots fired.
I had
Well,
to
if
go
they're on the
full.
other-
I had to bring up the full screen radar to keep track of what was going on, because I couldn't actually see the gameplay, so it really threw me off.
Shots fired, but if they were on the other side of the map, well, we didn't see them. As the kills come in, Fluffy's going to be traded out after just one kill. Josh sitting with a nade in his hand. It looks like he's posing. As the nade comes in, it's going to land one kill, as he does as well with a nice headshot. Avatar's going to be taken down in the meantime, but it's still going to be a 2 versus 2, thanks to Josh's behold. And the bomb can't go down either. The rotation going to have to come in. Okay, I was going to say, why is he taking that fight with a Luger? But he wins it. Long range Luger kill from Yangaru. Yeah, fair play. Good shot. I wouldn't have shot. I would have tried to creep up and take them from behind, so to speak. That sounded wrong. Especially with creep up right behind it. Well, there you go. But I would have tried to sneak up, get the ninja kill. That's a better way to put it. With the Luger, maybe. But fair enough. That's how you want to do it. You want to just disrespect someone with long-range Luger. I think that's probably the longest range Luger kill I've seen from 100 HP.
Maybe. Oh, 2 open sniper kills. One from Failzer, one from Jangaroo. And a 12-3 half is looking pretty likely for 1 up, although Cast King at least is able to return on 1. So a 3v4. Make that a 2v4. Make that 1. It's just not going well, Mitch, is it?
No, it really isn't. I mean, you know, we were having that conversation earlier about the sniper over on the Axis side and how it's not really used that much. Well, I think 2 snipers on the Axis side is just a little bit more rare. Just a tiny bit. Like, the fact that it works as well is just great. And you got to be kicking yourself right now if you're Avenue, because you know in the previous round, if you'd have just dropped some smokes and went for a fast rush somewhere, that was an easy win. But
You heard Coach Mitch, guys. Just use smokes and go fast. That's how you
that's
win.
it. That's all Comrade needed to do on map 1 on Lib. And I think that's pretty much all anyone needs to do. Smoke, rush. Smoke it and rush B. It's easy. No problem. Let's see if that's what's going to come down here in the second half. Now that's a 12-3 lead to 1 up, who are already up 1 map.
Yeah, they are indeed. Quick 1-for-1 trades in this round, as it's brought down to a 4-on-4. Does normally tend to favor the allied side, of course, which is where 1 up currently reside. Oh, but Cast King, he's gotten very aggressive, and he doesn't have a Luger. He actually has a Goer in this position, so an opportunity to try and get the long-range kills a little bit easier. Doesn't want to make it too much of a challenge, of course. They are currently losing quite heavily, as it's a kill to be found by Looney and a man advantage put in favor of Avenue.
Oh, not able to find that kill though. The grease gun coming in there. These guns are going to make me hallucinate in a few minutes. Skin on the grease gun is just trippy. That bomb plant being attempted right now for 1UP, and indeed it is going to be successful. A little bit of damage coming in from Daxton, but certainly not what he would have hoped. As Josh is going to be able to regen that. The fight comes in, fails to spot 2 players over towards the stairs. Looks like he was about to spot the last player coming out. Indeed he did. Looney coming out of the L block. Now as they go for the reload, Looney going to be very low HP as he comes over towards the site. The M1 carbine up on top of the ledge. Peeking around, that's Josh. Oh, but Yangaru's already been eliminated. It's a 1v1 now. CDE. Very, very low HP. He spots him out though, Josh. Has to go for this peek. He spots once again that CD is not on that bomb site in time, just being delayed again and again. At this point, though, Josh, I think he just heard the reload from CD, so we should know that he's pushing. Indeed, it does appear that he does. No time left. That round is all for 1UP, despite the kill. Probably, and indeed, definitely going the way of CDE. 13-3. Although CDE survives, only carries forward, really, is going to be a 1-token weapon and a smoke. With 5 tokens in play, though, he will be able to donate over to his teammates and help them out a little bit. And certainly claiming the token of the player that was, I think it was Yangaru, over towards the bottom of yellow, in wood. Claiming that is going to help them, of course, because he can donate that over to his teammates. Still not a great buy on the Axis side. They can't afford to go for that eco we were talking about earlier, the Gewehr buy with no utility, because if they do, 1UP will be on the doorstep of victory. This nade from CDE is going to be so pivotal. If he can find an opening kill with this, this will really give them an avenue back into the game.
Brilliant, Mitch. I love your puns. Almost as much as I love your buns.
Good God, Dean. Someday we're going to get in trouble.
It's not today. Don't worry.
It's tonight.
I don't know what you're thinking is gonna happen, Mitch, but I'm just tired and making dirty jokes. Gonna have a bit of fun, you know.
Yangaru's making dirty shots. A little cheeky wall bang there onto CDE.
He was penetrating.
The market stall not going to protect him. As the 5v4 goes underway, I apologize for my colleague. If you've been offended by his speech, please call 0800.
If you're offended by that, please tweet me on Twitter and I will call you a pussy.
Oh my God. Cash King 1v5. Oh no. He throws the nade over. Why? What, like, okay, I just want to get a little insight. 40 seconds left. You've got a nade. That's 2 tokens. A Gewehr. That's 3. A smoke. That's 4, I think, if you add 3 to 1. And so the thing is, like, he can save those over into the next round, sit on the A site, top of A even, and just wait. But what he decides to do instead is to push straight over towards the broken wall, drop a 2-token nade towards the site. Now, if he finds that, he's not going to get that token. Like, that token that he drops, let's say he gets even 2 kills. The economy damage is negligible. They've got the bomb plant. They've won the round. They've got +3 tokens. They'll easily be able to donate over. There's 5 of them alive at that point. The tokens are going to be, secondly, picked up by their teammates because you're so far away and you're not aggressing towards the site. Like, the only scenario where that pays off is when that nade falls in and kills 4 people, and then you go for the 1v1, or maybe even 3. But they're not going to be that grouped up. I just don't understand the logic there. Now, another nade has been bought by Looney that could have been bought up in... they're going to be in the second nade, which would have, well, increased their chances quite a bit. I was going to say exponentially, not really exponentially, but definitely increased their chances coming into this round, as their utility is so limited. CDE is making sure that their lives are limited, though, over on the 1UP side, as he manages to find himself 1 kill. Cash King coming in with another, and despite the lack of utility, they're doing well to find 2 opening kills.
Three on 3 now, in okay position for either side, but as we can see, 1UP are going to be able to advance onto the bomb site and fails their Spotso Souls. Claims the frag and a man advantage now for 1UP, although CDE getting aggressive returns on 1. That's all he's allowed now, leaving it on the Cash King to deny map point, and it's not going to happen. 1UP are a single round away from getting themselves a spot in the major. 15-3, a very long road for Avenue to try and pull this one back. Not looking very likely at all, is it, Mitch?
No, it really isn't. You know, there is a time when we say, hey, they're on the Axis side, they've got that advantage going for them, but right now they're failing to close out rounds on the Axis side with two-man advantages, information on where the players are making their way towards. It's not great. It really isn't. And now that we see a fantastic voice break come through, but now that we see a push coming towards the B side, this is going to be their last chance, potentially, to close this out. Fluffy is ready for the push coming through to Daxton. Souls on a good hold, but nobody else is, sadly, as CDE and Souls are both going to fall. Things are not looking great. Looney's isolated in the B building. Yellow is going to be where he dies as Avatar takes him down. 4 versus 2. Cash King with the scoped weapon is going to be trying to clutch this out, as well as Daxton, but he's only going to be on the Gewehr. It's very unlikely at this point that they'll get in there and get the defuse. Daxton aggressing up, spotted out now. Joshua not able to land the shots, but Fluffy's there with the SMG to finish off the last sliver of HP. As Cash King moves out with the scope, he's looking for 1, but he's got to find 4, and he can't find any. And so there will be no more games today. Not even any more rounds, as it's going to be 16-3, closing out the last map in what I believe to be the most convincing victory we've seen so far, Dean, in the qualifier.
Yeah, I think that actually was.